What's going on, people? Welcome to 137 Works, and today we have episode 5 of Will It Drift. So today's car is the Von Gitten Jr. RTR Ford Mustang that was added in the most recent update to Forza Motorsport 7. As standard, it comes with 1,000 horsepower, 737 foot-pounds of torque, and it weighs 3,100 pounds. And it's just too much horsepower. It's just way too much horsepower. The tyres are way too thin. It's too soft, too bouncy. I know that's on purpose. Obviously, it's modelled after the real RTR cars that Von Gitten Jr. and Chelsea Denofa drive, and the whole three-wheel motion and bouncing around kind of thing. But like, if you actually just go into the car and look at the tune, it's like comical. It's just like all of the sliders for the suspension and the springs and stuff like that are like nearly maxed out on the front and nearly completely empty on the rear, obviously. Like, I never, like, if it looks like I'm babysitting it around the corners, it's because I am. You can never, like, all that horsepower, all that kind of stuff going on, you can never actually use it to its full potential, which is like kind of defeats the purpose, I would have thought. I just overall just found it to be really disappointing. Like, this whole episode was going to start off as like, or like was intended to be kind of a troll of like, will it drift? Yes, obviously it will, blah 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 blah. But overall, honestly, I was disappointed. It's kind of a fun novelty drive just to try it out once or twice and kind of get the idea of the car bounces or whatever. But it's not actually very good fun to drive. So for the medium build, we still have the same stats: 1,000 horsepower, 737 foot-pounds of torque, but it weighs 3,152 pounds now. That's because I added, as far as the mods go, max tyre width on the front and the back, and race brakes. And then actually, like, as I said, it added 52 pounds, which could actually, in theory, help. The idea that maybe having a bit more weight there with the max tyres actually could like provide a bit more stability, rather. And actually it did. Like, it's a lot better. Like, it's incredible just simply what having wider tyres does. It's immediately more controllable. Like, in the 5-minute testing runs that I do for Will It Drift, like, it spun out much less. Like, it took a lot for me to actually make the car spin out. It's able to make much better use of the power when it's not just constantly spinning the tyres with like skinnier tyres with that amount of horsepower. You're not just spinning your tyres, like, it's just an overall better usage of the power. The gears are still not ideal. Like, saying that though, like, third gear is still basically just a little bit too short. Fourth is a bit too long, and I weirdly think that there might be some issue with the gearing in this game, or with these cars. I think they might be glitched. Like, I've found out when you're trying to like adjust the gear ratios and the final drive and stuff like that, it doesn't always save it properly. So that's a bit strange. But then again, the full build, we still have the same stats again, and as you can see, I didn't change the look of it at all because it's, you know, kind of that car. But it's got, once again, 1,000 horsepower, 737 foot-pounds of torque, and weighs 3,152 pounds. And yeah, just basically max tyre width, race brakes, and then it's just got a full tune, which is the main thing. I wanted to just get rid of that awful tune and put my own tune on it, and it's so much better, like a lot better. Like, and then with more, like, and just even with more tweaking and more time put in it, it could actually be a really amazing good car. It's just a massive general improvement as far as the handling, stability. You lose all that dumb bouncing from having it be so soft in the rear. The wobble, there's no wobble anymore from it, which just makes the car all around better. Gearing is much better, obviously. It's a quick tune, so I can still work on it. Third gear can still be a smidgen too short, depending on how long the corner goes on for. But it's not really an issue, because fourth gear is a lot better. Like, fourth gear is kind of is a lot more usable now. And just, yeah, it's just, it holds great angle, like the car, like, you can back it in and with a lot more confidence now. You can see I'm still kind of being just generally cautious with it, because, you know, I'm not an amazing drifter, just long story short. But yeah, just overall, like, when you pull off a good run in the car, it feels absolutely amazing. So with that all said, will it drift? Yes. And I know that's kind of dumb, and it's kind of obviously, it's kind of obvious, but it's like I said earlier on in the video, I intended this to be a troll, not a troll, but like, it just kind of like, like, let's get back into making some Will It Drift, so like a kind of an obvious one. It's like when I did an episode on the AE86 back in Forza 4 even. Like, obviously the AE86 will, but I just wanted to show off my AE86, because I just thought it was cool. And also, like, just obviously, again, just a fun episode, a fun different episode, something different, something unusual. And the fact that this car is new, but people might want to see what I thought about it. But after the first run, after how unsure about it, well, like, after how unpleasant the first, like, how unpleasant it is to drive as standard, I wasn't entirely sure how it was going to pan out, I'm not going to lie. I didn't have super high hopes. Like, I wasn't sure. I was like, could really just add in some wider tyres and a tune make it, like, make such a big improvement to how poor it is, basically. But I have to say that it did, surprisingly. Yeah, just overall, it will take a lot more work and a lot more effort and a lot more tuning and time put into it and stuff like that to, like, perfect it. But with the constraints that I put myself, with only having 5 minutes to test and then having to get a clip as soon as possible to record for the gameplay, within the limitations that I had, I would be confident in saying that yes, you could absolutely turn this into kind of like an Outrun GG or an ESTA or a street style reborn. Now you can't, just for what it's worth. I almost forgot about this. You can't actually do that because with the max rear tires and all that kind of stuff, I'm not sure if as standard it's still S-Class, but definitely in the final form that I have it here, it is unfortunately an R-Class car, I believe. So it's actually not competition legal as far as I know in most comps. Maybe in Outrun. I'm not sure if Outrun have banned it yet. I haven't seen if they've updated their kind of car list to ban. I know that I'm pretty sure they allow the regular Formula of cars, but I don't know if they have a class ban. Maybe in something like Outrun where they don't have as strict a kind of limitation on the car set. Possibly, but just in general, like if we were going by the old school FMDL car lists that were like it was S-Class and lower basically, it wouldn't be legal. So just keep that in mind. But definitely, it's worth checking out. If you haven't got it yet, I'm pretty sure it was a free add-on. I think it was a free add-on. But yeah, that's it. If you enjoyed it, please do leave a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new here. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.